Hello, everyone. Welcome back to more Bridge. I've only just now gotten to look at the the response to the first Bridge video in this playlist, and it was very. I mean, I don't know. Every time you release something new, you start a new game, even if it's one that's been on before. It's hasn't been there for a while. It's a new-ish. People are always way more positive about it. Everyone's like, "Oh, I'm excited to check out this new game I've never seen," and they watch 5 minutes or whatever, but it shows up as a view. And people are like, "Oh, I love this. Please make more," and they leave a bunch of likes, and it kind of trails off. And that's just natural, but it does mean that when you release a new video, a video about a new game, no matter how much people like it, it gets a good reception. So it's always a bit encouraging to go on. Um, anyway, let's do some more. Challenging a robot, and I believe this one is not best hand if we're keeping to our alternating pattern. I think so. We have what, a balanced 8 count here. Weak with spades. Have fun, guys. Oh, I love to see them raising to 3. Trying to keep us out of the auction. Joke's on you, I was never entering it. Is there any way we could take 4 tricks? I mean, it could happen. We have a diamond and, maybe a heart, but I think odds are West has the ace of hearts most of the time, or partner. The main question, I think, is like, any suit but diamonds could be reasonable. Even diamonds could be reasonable to lead, I guess, since East probably doesn't have the king. Right, someone who opens 2 spades. A good heuristic is any cards you're looking for outside they don't have. It won't be 100% true, but it'll be close. So they probably don't have the king of diamonds over there. We could leave the jack of clubs, hoping to set up. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Turns out Declare has the queen, so it has not gone very well for us. But I guess that was always tricks Declare could get, so hasn't gone too badly either. So Declare has 6 spades and 2 clubs. That's already 8 tricks, and a diamond is 9, so we're not beating this. Maybe 10 if the clubs are splitting, which they're not. Okay, partner has a club stopper, good. So it looks like they're making 3. Is it possible Declare has only a singleton diamond and can't get to the king? If so, he's played the hand quite badly, and so I doubt it. At any rate, it should be safe to pitch a heart here. We jump on this just in case, of course. Okay, so Declare had 2 hearts, 3 clubs, 6 spades, and therefore, as predicted, 2 diamonds. So they will be getting this king. And we will not be beating the contract. Yeah, I mean, not much to do here. They had more points than us, and they managed a 3-level contract in a 9-card fit. Seems about right. This is 9 points, and no shape that encourages me to bid after a hard opening, so we just get out. Oh, hearts and spades. More hearts. Okay, this has turned out okay. So we have, certainly 2 tricks here. King of spades, probably not worth much. Question is, do we want to try and tap Declare by, making him rough partners winners in some other suits? Or just try to get roughs with our little hearts? I don't think we're likely to get any tap going. Declare has 2 more trumps than I do, and I don't have any reason to believe partner has 5 running clubs over there. So I think we just go after diamonds, and who knows? Maybe that's partner's suit. Maybe we get a rough. Good things could happen. Ooh, dummy has 0 hearts. That's a happy outcome. I definitely agree with dummy's choice to just pass after 2 hearts. You don't want to make things worse by bidding again. Which does mean we might have some shot at beating this. 10 to the ace and 7. 4 king back. I can't derive any particular significance from that. Can't figure out the specific diamond layout. Obviously, I'm playing the 2 here, but I'm just trying to get a better idea of what's going on. Our overall plan. I'm hopeful that maybe partner has a heart, like the 10 or something. even would be plenty, and then can win that and then give me a ruff with my 6, and then we would be taking 4 heart tricks plus our diamond. And we could probably manage a club somehow, right? Like East opened a heart. Well, let's think some more about what East has. East has the King of Diamonds. Probably the King Jack of Hearts. You know, maybe not, but for now we'll assume that. That's 7 points. In spades, at most the Jack is 8. And therefore you need like at least 4 points in clubs. Could just be the King Jack, but probably the Ace, and maybe even some more. I'm sort of hopeful Declare has no spades at all, but that seems unlikely. How about points? We have 9. Dummy has 8. That's 17. Declare has a minimum opening, so call it like, I don't know, 14. So partner has about 9, including the Ace of Diamonds. And let's say the... Well, I'm not sure about the Queen of Diamonds, but probably the Jack. Because if Declare had just King Jack, he probably would have put it in the Jack. So either he has King Jack, King Queen, and Jack, or he has just the King and maybe the Queen. That is to say, the Diamond Honor he's least likely to hold is the Jack, I guess. So partner has about an Ace somewhere. Well, we'll see. This is kind of sad news. Now, I mean, it's always double dummy right to put the king on here, I think. And it's pretty unlikely to be single dummy wrong. Yeah. I'm just sad to see the Jack. I don't know. Yeah, see, this is... If East has specifically the stiff Jack, it can be wrong to put on the king, because then he'll be willing to finesse. He won't have to guess. But if he had Jack small, it would be really embarrassing to play low. And Jack small does not seem at all unlikely on the auction, so I don't know. I did what was going to be double dummy right, even though it might be single dummy wrong. Okay, partner has the king of clubs. That's good. Okay, and Declare has king queen of diamonds. And the Jack of spades is 6. Yeah, Declare definitely has the ace of clubs. We're roughing this, clearly. We just have to find one more trick somewhere. Declare has the ace of clubs and perhaps the Jack. Probably the Jack. Is there any way my 6 of hearts could get promoted without having to rough? I don't think so. We could lead the 10 of spades. It's a winner, but partner could rough it high with maybe like the Jack or something, forcing Declare his king and weakening his trump holding relative to mine. But the 6 is not really an imposing card. I don't think that we could do enough that way. What we could try... I mean, I think just leading the 10 of spades is right anyway. Like, I don't see anything good happening if I lead a club. And there's some chance that, like, Declare has... Well, no, Declare's pitched a club, right? So, probably doesn't have much else in clubs. Yeah, let's just lead a club. Just goes to the... Oh, partner has the ace. That's nice. Declare has a mediocre opener, huh? I'm going to pitch here. I don't think that's likely to make a difference, but it'll give me another chance to do something. Yeah, can you rough as high as you can, partner? Sadly, the 8 is going to be a winner here. No, I lost track of the 8. We did it. We promoted my 6. Incredible. I think Declare ruffed with the 8 at a time when it wasn't necessary. Ruffed with 3. Ah, no. I carefully didn't overruff the 8. That's right. Then King Ace, and my 10 lets partner ruff with the 7, forcing Declare's 10, and now my Queen 6 are sitting over the Jack 5. Very good. That was the promotion I was talking about earlier, and I didn't think it was going to happen, but I guess Declare's holding was sort of precarious. King Jack 10 8 looks pretty good, but not quite good enough. Okay, cool. Well, this is an easy 1 club opening, 13 points and long clubs. Easy 2 club rebid, nothing special to say about the hand except extra clubs. How do we play this? Is this an invite? It is. Ugh. I hate your spades and diamonds, but I like my hand enough to bid 3 no trump. Thinks I'm supposed to have 15 for that? Get out of here. What century is this? Okay, I hate this. Not much of a fit, huh? I don't know that this is much of an invite either. How much does he think this invite shows? Ah. 10 to 12 total points, huh? I wouldn't be counting for club shortness if I were you. Well, so, okay, this is a pretty horrible contract, but maybe we can get lucky. I have like 3 tricks here. I don't think I can get lucky. Dummy's long suits are all off limits to me. I thought this said great, but it says greet. I wish I could make that go away. I don't ever want to see those notifications. Dummy's long suits are off limits to me because the opponents will just duck their aces. I guess in principle, I might be able to set up the diamonds and then use the spades as an entry to the diamonds. But it needs quite a bit of luck. I don't think it might even be impossible, but I'm just going to put in the 9 here. Okay, well, better than putting in the jack. And continue. Okay, now if I get to dummy with a spade... Probably should have ducked the last one, honestly. Why did I hop on the first heart? I don't know. You're putting me in dummy on purpose now to set up your diamond. I think I accept. Here you go. You can have it. Okay, I think West... Well, I don't know who has the ace or the queen. I'm clearly going down here. It's just like, how much am I going down? I think someone who has the ace might very well have hopped on it here. Because it might... I might have a singleton spade, in which case I'm being locked out of dummy forever this way. So I think I just put in the jack and hope that West has the queen. Yeah, not a huge surprise. Okay, at least the 8 is going to make them a little unhappy. Oh! Didn't expect to win that. I think West could have won, but just didn't want to have to lead anything. I could be wrong. Yeah. So say goodbye to all those lovely clubs. Turns out, no, East actually did have king and jack and 10 of clubs. Ugh, what a nightmare. Can't really expect me to pass 3 diamonds, though, I don't think. I wouldn't be surprised if Gibb ends up in a similar contract. I don't know, maybe he'll pass 3 diamonds. No, you would correct the spades at least, right? So partners opened a club, and we have 12 points. And 5 clubs, which is pretty cool. We should be in some game. You could try two clubs here. It would be a bit offbeat. Two clubs is unlimited, so it's not like I'm underbidding it here. Because we do know we have a club fit, but heart games are much easier than club games. And we can still back into clubs or no trump if hearts don't pan out. This is the normal thing to do. Wow. Okay. So partner has clubs and hearts, and I have clubs and hearts. So that's quite nice. But partner also has a minimum opening. I don't think that partner can have a hand good enough where slam is good, so we'll just bid a quiet 4 hearts here. Yeah, look at this, pretty miserable. Well, we have 4 clubs and 3 hearts and 2 spades and a diamond if things break well, which is plenty. If things don't break well, there could be problems. West probably is short in clubs. This 10 lead is a little suspicious. I assume it's another club coming back to try for a ruff. The ruff does materialize, so that's bad news. Okay. West probably has the ace of diamonds, because otherwise you would try a diamond lead rather than a spade, I think. Well, no. If you don't have the ace of diamonds, you kind of have like a guess. But if you do have the ace of diamonds, you definitely lead a spade. So you're like a little more likely to have the ace of diamonds than you were before. But by no means guaranteed. Anyway, we kind of just have to play on hearts at this point. Given that West had 4 clubs and East had 1, West is somewhat more likely... Sorry. West had 1 club and East had 4. West is therefore somewhat more likely to have the missing hearts. Now, if the remaining hearts do not come in for all... If I lose any more hearts, I will go down. And so the question is, are the remaining hearts divided 2-2, in which case play the ace and king? Or are they 3-1, in which case your only hope is that the hand that is singleton has an honor and that you guess which hand that is? It is more likely that the singleton heart hand is in the east, and therefore you play the ace. Okay. So we can no longer survive any 3-1s because we know that they're not 3-1 with a stiff honor. Therefore, our only hope is to play the king here. And it worked. Great. I concede 1 diamond and claim the remainder. Yeah, and West did have the ace of diamonds. See? Told you it was likely. This is a 10 count with 6 diamonds. In 3rd seat, unfavorable. Huh. We have 3-3 in the majors, which is like about average. I don't think we should be bidding 1 diamond. But like, I don't know. 2 diamonds is also a bit questionable. The suit quality is mediocre. Without the 10 and 9, I think it would be totally out of the question. And like with the jack, I think it would be fine. I don't know. Gib probably doesn't want me to do it because my hand is too strong. I mean, he does say 10 to 11, 10 or less, 10 or fewer high card points, which is what I have. So I guess Gib would feel okay about it. I think this is a fine 2 diamonds. Make it harder for them to compete in clubs. Partner has diamond support, which is nice. Okay, well. Oh, they've missed a 10-card club fit, and we've missed a heart fit. Which we probably would have found if it had gone a diamond, 2 clubs, 2 hearts. But they still have 3 clubs available, and Diamonds should be easier to make than hearts, and that's what I'm worried about here. Not the extra couple points for playing in hearts instead of diamonds. Now, the main question is what to do about hearts, or trump, diamonds. West has overcalled in clubs, and has turned up with the King-Jack of clubs, and let's be real, the ace also. East would be quite unlikely, I think, to underlead the ace here. So, ace, king, jack of clubs, queen of hearts. That's already 10. Meanwhile, East has the ace of clubs. Sorry, hearts. And apparently several clubs. And yet chose not to raise 2 clubs or 3 clubs. And so I think we can say East probably has little elsewhere, right? So although West is more likely to be short in diamonds, I think West is much more likely to have the queen of diamonds anyway. So I'm going to play the king here, I think, rather than ace and then hook back. I mean, the natural thing to do, in isolation, if you have a 9-card fit missing only the queen, generally speaking, you should play the ace and the king rather than playing the ace and then finessing one way. But that's only by a very narrow margin. It's like 52% versus 48%. If you have really any information pushing you to take a different play, like, you should generally take a different play. Because it'll tip. The scales are very close to balanced already. And that new information will tip those scales, generally speaking. I think the clubs are probably like 6-4, so West is a little bit more likely to be short, but not that much more. But certainly it weights things even more towards not playing him for the queen. But I'm just like counting points, and I'm like, where are West? How did West overcall twice unsupported? With actually, where is the queen of clubs? I don't know yet. It could be in either hand, but no. West, surely, holding the ace, king, queen, jack, would have led a club. So East has the queen of clubs and the ace of hearts, and chose not to raise with a club fit. I think we definitely play West for the queen of clubs. The absolute most confident way to do that would be to lead low to the 8, back to hand, and low towards the jack, just in case West has 4 of them. But I don't think he would overcall diamonds twice with queen 4th, so I think we just play king. Yeah. Okay, so they were splitting, but also West had the queen. Let's see if the hearts are splitting. I suspect not. Oh. I thought maybe East had 4. Okay. So really, West has 6 clubs, 2 diamonds, 4 hearts, and only 1 spade, probably including the king? I guess we just lay down the ace and drop the king, right? I mean, I might as well play a heart first. There's no harm in it. And it might give West a bit of a problem about what to do next. This is kind of funny, actually. Now, before this lead, my spades, you have queen jack up to ace. The natural thing to do is kind of say, oh, I should lead the queen to finesse against East having the king. Ignoring whether, which players we think are more likely to have the king, that seems like a natural way to play the suit, but it's wrong, even in isolation, because you're never going to get more than 2 spade tricks, and you're never going to get fewer than 2, right? By finessing. Because if East has the king, they'll play it on the queen or the jack. It'll go ace, and then you'll have the second honor to win, but you'll have like the 5 opposite the 6, and you'll lose that. So the finesse actually does nothing, which means you're always taking only 2 spades, unless you can drop the singleton king, which is typically very unlikely. But here, I think it's almost marked that the king is singleton. So my line would be lay down ace, drop king. However, this club lead gives me another option, right? I can ruff, pitching a spade, and now the spade finesse actually does something, right? Queen, king, ace, jack, and now I'm out of spades. So you might say, oh, interesting, I've got another option here, let's take it. But there's several layers of, but I clearly can't drink the from the glass in front of me. But I think they're all going somewhere. But generally speaking, when an opponent gives you an option to take a play that you didn't have before, you should generally assume your opponents are not doing that because they're friendly, right? You might say, well, if the finesse was working, they wouldn't give me this chance to take it, right? They're trying to trick me into taking it when in fact it's not working. Someone with the stiff king, okay, Gib doesn't understand this. Gib would probably just lead the stiff king, saying, oh, there's no use, Declare knows it's stiff. But a human might try to do this to give me a chance to take the spade finesse. So you might look at this with some skepticism. On the other hand, I kind of made him do this. What was he supposed to do? Lead a heart? And then I ruff it, cross to dummy and diamonds, and use a heart to pitch my spade, and I can take the finesse. Is he supposed to lead a spade away from the king? And then I just put up the queen, winning, ruff a heart, crossover, heart to pitch my spade. So actually, West had no choice. I shouldn't look at this as a deceptive play. I made him give me this opportunity. And so now I should think about, how much do I really believe that his stiff spade is the king? Because I know it's stiff. He has, at most, one spade. Let's think some more about what he has. What he started with. We know, Queen, Jack, 10, fourth of hearts. We know Queen X of diamonds. So that's already 5 points. In clubs, we're fairly sure Ace, King, Jack, and at least 6. So that's 14. Isn't it? Well, it's 5 plus 8, which is 13, but I was close. If you had that and also the stiff small spade, let's say. Say your hand were stiff, Queen Jack 10x, Queen X, Ace King Jack 6. Would you be willing to bid clubs twice? Yeah, I guess you would. And what if East had six small spades, stiff ace, 2 small, queen fourth? Would you be raising? Well, no. But what if you had the king of spades? Would that make you raise? If you had king sixth, stiff ace, 2 small. I mean, I feel like you would raise with that, wouldn't you? But you never really got a chance, did you? Except at the 4 level. No, I think actually East does have the king of spades, most likely. I was thinking somehow that they had bid twice, but they didn't. They just overcalled at the 3 level. And I think that I've forced them to let me take the spade finesse, and I'm going to actually take it. Okay, cool. Oh, West only had 5. Right, I was thinking 6 because I thought they'd bid twice, but they didn't. They only bid once. Okay, even more reason not to play for the drop. Anyway, this is a 10-point hand, balanced, no reason to bid anything. Okay, yep, enjoy your auction, fellas. Still no reason to bid. What do we lead? Probably diamonds, right? East is gonna have some spades that they want to rough in dummy, and dummy is short in spades, and let's just cut down on that. Well, so much for that. I don't know. Well, we have two spades and a club is three tricks. We need two more. They're not coming from trump. They have to come from hearts, which seems like pretty much 0%. But if I don't attack hearts myself, I think the hearts are going away. So I may as well just do it. Declare drops the king, which, whatever. Oh, I should have played the ace, actually. Whoa, Declare only has 3 diamonds. I see. So the shape is like 5, 2, 3, 3, maybe? No, then you would bid clubs. So 5, 3, 3, 2. 5, 3, 3, 2. Okay, so there's no club pitches coming, actually. This remaining club seems to be the queen. Okay, let's see if we can make anything good happen here. No. But we're gonna have a shot. You know, if partner has the remaining top heart, I've forgotten what it is now, the 10 or something, then it'll win a trick because the cleric can't pitch it. Oh yeah, you can. The queen wins, and then whoops. No. Oh yes, you could have. But since partner pitched the 10 of hearts, making your heart good, you chose to win the 7 instead. Very stylish. Okay. Not much to do there, I think. Could I have started with a heart? Would that have been useful? Yeah, it would have, actually. Then we would have taken a heart, a club, and 2 spades. Could have held it to 3. Okay, this is a 13-point hand. Some eccentric players might open a spade here because your spades are so good you could pretend you have 5 of them. But I don't think there's much justification for that. And generally speaking, if you have like a 3-suited hand where you have any choice about what to open, it's kind of nice to open the hand just the suit that's right below the singleton, because that gives you the maximum. You know, make sure you have a rebid if partner bids the awkward thing for you. That mattered more back when people played 4-card major suit openings. Now, like, which suit to open is rarely an option. There's a lot more judgment and a lot less system back then. Judgment and cheating. Um, but they called it judgment. Yeah, okay. Seems like we're in an okay place, right? I mean, I could bid 2 clubs, but I don't think I should. You know, as Gib points out, you should do that if you have a good hand, and I don't. Or even an okay hand, and mine is just barely enough to open. I mean, I have 13, but I'm fine with no trump. I don't really see things getting much better by bidding clubs. Guys, I opened a diamond. What are you doing leading diamonds, you weirdos? Sadly, they're right. Well, hearts would have been okay too for them, I think. Anyway, we have 1, 2, 3 immediate winners outside of clubs, and like 3 immediate winners in clubs. Plus, if the suit splits, we get another. So we seem pretty likely to make this. Partner has like a maximum for 1 no trump, and I'm close to a maximum for my pass. I don't see any compelling reason to win this. You guys can have it. I just don't want East to lead a diamond. I didn't have anything especially specific in mind for what I would want to happen when West stayed on lead, but it turns out you led a spade. Great news. Jack, huh? It's a little weird. Do you have 4 of them? If so, I can't get the clubs to come in no matter what I do. Sorry, if you have 4, it's easy. If you have 1, it's not so. It's impossible. Okay, yeah. So, I mean, we have 7 tricks, right? We can cash a club, a heart, and 2 spades and be fine. It's just like, can I afford to do anything else? I think I'd like to play 2 spades first. Oh, okay. So East has 5 spades. And also 4 clubs. Huh. So obviously now I can make 2. I can cross the queen of clubs and pitch, or take a heart winner and take the spade finesse. I don't think there's anything better than that, but let's just check real quick. Like, the fact that this 10 of diamonds, remember the jack and queen and either ace or king, I forget which, have already been played. So the 10 is the second highest card in the suit, which means if West is on lead, they can't, like, make me run out of. They can't, like, run a bunch of diamonds. If East were on lead, maybe they could. I think East started with 2 diamonds, probably, Jack X. And so West started with 6 to the ace and king. You've already pitched 2 diamonds, so you're down to 3. King third or ace third or something. But I don't really see anything fancy I can do about that. I'll just take the tricks. Okay, yeah. Oh, started with 7 diamonds? Okay. Anyway, nothing much I can do here. You just win a diamond, and then you win 2 hearts, and that's the end of me. 7411, is that correct? Yeah. 1471, rather. Did we have any games on here? I don't think so. No. Perfectly happy to have stopped in 1 no trump. 1 diamond, 3 diamonds. I'm out of here. That's unusual. So weak hand, and West is now making a slam try, and he says, okay, well, yeah, but for a weak hand, it's really good. Okay. I expect him to stop in 5 here. Yeah. So they're just like not. This kind of option is not very likely to lead to a slam. And Gib doesn't have very good methods to find them anyway. We have to take 3 tricks. I don't want to look at history. I want to look at the auction. West has 3 key cards, where a key card is either the ace or the king of diamonds. There are 5 total key cards, the 4 aces and the king of diamonds. East has 1. West has 3. That's 4. I have 1. So partner has no aces. Well, that's horrible. Wait, what? Why did you bid only 5 diamonds? Stop looking at history. It's over here. You found out that you have all but one of the key cards. That's supposed to be what makes you, like, go on to a slam. I guess the problem is you might also be missing the queen of trump. Usually 5-card support means you don't worry about that, but I guess West might very well have only 4 diamonds, and then the queen is a guess. I think they're actually going to make 6, though. I guess partner might have the king of clubs. It's like, it looks natural to attack spades, force out the ace, and try to win partner's king if he has it. But A, I don't think partner's super likely to have the king since West bid spades. You know, that's kind of one of West's sources of strength. And also B, we know Declare has both major suit aces. So it can go spade, ace, king of hearts, ace of diamonds, ace of hearts, pitching spade, and we never get a spade no matter what, right? So I think actually, like, I don't know. I don't see how any of that is going to be useful. I could try a club, and then if Declare is void, then he'll have to like ruff in front of partner's king, which would be sort of nice, but not that useful. If Declare has Jack X, which is certainly possible, then perhaps partner can win the king now. Or even Jack, King Jack fourth is possible, I guess. Maybe partner's roughing this. I don't think Declare would have bid 3 spades then. It's just like, it's hard to imagine anything I do mattering here. I guess we shouldn't help Declare set up Dummy's diamonds. I don't think he needs help, but let's just not. If partner has the king of diamonds, I don't think it's going anywhere. King of clubs, rather. Okay, Declare did have the queen of trump. This is a problem with Gibbs' methods, by the way. Having bid for no trump as keycard, not over here, it's over here, means you don't have a lot of room to answer, right? If spades are trump, then when you bid for no trump as keycard, you have room to find out about the queen of trump. If you're playing in diamonds, you don't. And there are fancier methods that let you use bids other than for no trump when diamonds are trump, for example. Okay, partner did have the king of clubs after all. So it looks like, yeah, I concede. The clubs are running, we're out of trumps. Have all the tricks, enjoy. Alright, so they made 5. But the fact that they had all but one of the key cards and also the queen of trump, generally speaking, the rule of thumb is like, if your hands between them are good enough for slam, and you're not missing 2 of key cards plus queen of trump, if you're missing at most 1, you should go to slam. Here, they were missing at most 1 of those. Let's look here, I guess. And therefore, if for no trump was justified, i.e. if their hands were strong enough to go to slam, they should have been in it. But actually, they were completely missing 2 cash and club tricks, and they never even tried to find that out, which means like for no trump was just the wrong bid. Right? You should bid like for hearts here or something. I don't know. I guess Gibbs methods don't allow that, but they're just bad methods. Anyway, for no trump is just the wrong slam exploration tool, but Gibb doesn't have very many good ones. A better partnership would have bid, say, 4 hearts after 3 spades, saying like, I kind of have the hearts under, like I like the idea of slam, and I have hearts under control, but I don't have clubs under control. And then West would say, oh, I don't have clubs under control either, and then immediately abort slam exploration and stop in 5 diamonds. Keycard kind of risked, oh my god, what are you going to do if partner answers, oh, I have 2 of them and not the queen? You're like, oh, well, I better let's go back and not ask. Anyway, Gibb got a bit lucky here, but balances out. He got lucky at both tables, of course. So we won this one. Here, we beat 2 hearts by 1 more trick. I vaguely remember this one. We promoted my 6 of hearts, right? What did Gibb do? He led a diamond, sure. Ace, diamond back. He covered, yeah, double dummy correct. Queen, yes. Ruffed. This is all what happened at our table so far. Did partner play back the jack of diamonds? I think so, yeah. I roughed this, right. And now I don't remember what I did. Did I lead a club? Gib led a spade. Trying to take the promotion immediately. Apparently the club is correct. It's taking away my exit immediately. And now, I don't know. I don't quite understand why this is worse than what I did. Like, let's back up to the point where I was on lead, and we'll open up my table in another window. So we got to here, and I played a club, but Gib played a spade. And on the club, it went ace. And partner played back a diamond, so far that seems pretty similar. What's the difference between these two positions? I mean, the difference is we've tried to promote something already by... At Gibbs, I mean, okay, Gibbs' table is one trick further ahead. And that trick was 10 of spades, 9, 10 of hearts. Apparently it's important to do that late rather than early. Oh, were we... I think I see the difference. The difference is that at some point, Gib is going to win a trick after 10 of spades, 9 of hearts, 10 of hearts. At my table, Gib now had to lead a heart, which is something he doesn't want to do. At the other table, when that happened... Oh, this is my table. Whoops. Right, so now when it goes 10-7 rough, Gib has no choice but to lead a heart, which is ruining this position. At Gib's table, when this happened, Gib has the option to exit with a club, doing no particular harm to himself. I think that's what's going on. Right, now when the Trump promotion happens... Well, let's say I overrough this. I see. I'm kind of stuck at this point. I either have to overrough and not benefit from the promotion, or else pitch and then get end played later, right? I think? I don't know. Anyway, it seems kind of subtle whatever happened that caused me to get one more trick, but I'm happy about it. Here we did well because we competed in diamonds. I guess Gib just passed? Okay. I don't think passing with this hand is right, but it is second hand vulnerable. It's a little bit scary. Third hand vulnerable, rather. But okay, I mean, second hand, I might pass this, but third? The difference is that when you're second hand, partner hasn't bid yet, and so you're preempting your partner and one opponent. In third seat, partner is known not to have a great hand, and therefore you're just preempting one opponent and 0 partners, so it's a little bit more attractive. But in third seat, I think you should bid even though you're unfavorable. It shouldn't go too badly for you, and it gets in the way of clubs quite nicely. Also, if partner happens to have a diamond fit, you find out about it. So, okay. That's cool. Did anything happen like double dummy here that was interesting? I guess figuring out what was going on in... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong board. There we go. Figuring out what was going on in diamonds was kind of cool. I don't know, and spades. I don't know if all of my deductions were justified, but they turned out to be true. Not deductions, right? They're inductions. Um, there's some of both. Yeah, and then actually taking this finesse was something I didn't think would happen early on, but I stumbled into and playing West into giving me the chance to take it. Kind of cool. I guess we should also look at the ones that were flat. Like here, we played 3-0, Gib played 4 spades. They're both just absolutely miserable. I thought Gib might pass. He might correct at 3 spades, not 4. Wow. That seems like outrageously bad. My bid is like trying to make the best of a tough situation, and I feel like Gib is just enthusiastically diving right into the shark-filled waters. But, we both got the same result, so who's to say? Did I like manage more tricks than I thought I would? 6 is not all that many, but I didn't think I was going to take that many. I guess I got spades wrong. I could have... Oh, but it turned out... At this point, I could have gotten one more trick by leading the ace of clubs. No? Oh, I see. If I cash the ace of clubs, I don't get the 6 of diamonds. Because suppose I try to. Like this, right? Now you say, oh, I'll lead a heart towards dummy, and West will have to eventually let me into dummy, and when I get there, I'll cash the 6 of diamonds, but no. West cashes the heart, and now what do? You're definitely not pitching a spade, right? So you pitch your diamond, and it comes out the same. Okay. This one we both played 4 hearts making. Was this interesting at all? Just, trying to figure out which opponent might have had a singleton heart remaining. Turned out neither of them did, so it didn't matter what line we took, but worth thinking about a little bit. Here, I gave up a trick against 3 diamonds, apparently, by not leading hearts. Did Gib find the heart lead? It's not unreasonable. It was certainly on my list. Yeah, he did. Okay. This doesn't look very good for you. Apparently it's fine, though. What? Oh. Is this... We've somehow managed to take away Gibbs' entries to the long spades. You can rough this, and that's lovely. But if you try to set up a spade, the 4 covers, and then you rough, and the 2's a winner, but you can't get back. Huh. Seems like Gibbs' defense this was better than mine. Aside from just leading the heart, I think. I'm not sure how. Also, this 7 is kind of bizarre. Seems like he got very lucky that worked out. Well, I don't know. A human would play the 7 here to give partner a count signal, but I don't think Gib does that. Like, suppose Declarer's 3 of spades had been the 6. Suppose these cards had been swapped. Now you'll be kind of embarrassed you threw away the 7. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Not a big deal. Here, we stopped in 1 no trump and Gib went to 3 by bidding 2 clubs here. Yeah, I don't really like that idea. And especially raising 2 no to 3. Ugh. You just don't have any source of tricks. I got quite lucky to make 8 tricks, and I guess so did Gib. Well, I don't know about quite lucky. Spades coming in for 4 is nice, but not outrageously lucky. A heart is 5. And at that point, you might hope that clubs come in. So, I mean, you need, like, the spade finesse and clubs to be 3-2. Or else to be, like, stiff honor over here. Which is not so unlikely. I guess this game is not so bad. But you also need them not to kill you in diamonds first. Which could happen. I don't know. I don't think Gibb deserves to get absolutely demolished for that. It's like an okay risk that he took, and it didn't pay off. And here, both tables landed in 5 diamonds and making 5, of course. All right. Well, I guess we've evened up the score to 2-2 for this little series of matches we've had so far. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.